Poverty, also known as hard time, is experienced by 60% of the Belizean population. Make we put the spotlight on where the cause this will continue in a Belize. Warning, these are simply conditions in the Belizean society. No moral judgment is intended. If it is the decision of a group of people, as in a society or in a community, to reduce and remove poverty, they will have to objectively observe and identify these factors and take action to remove them as a way to eradicate poverty in Belize. First factor, ignorance. Now, ignorance means one lack of information or one lack of knowledge. It's different from when somebody say you're too stupid, which is the lack of intelligence, or when somebody say he only fool, which is a lack of wisdom. Knowledge is power, but what is equally as important is to find out what knowledge is missing, because some information not really important to the situation. If you don't want to be a cane farmer, it don't make no sense you will get 1 degree to study Romeo and Juliet. Think about it, but it would make sense to study where make cane grow though. Next, disease. Now, if you live in a Belize for any amount of time, you will know when flu to go wrong. You see, when a community has a high disease rate, absenteeism is high, productivity is low, and less money is made. In this case, prevention better than the cure. So I know they say we need better health care. We need to focus on knowledge of hygiene and disease prevention much more than building clinics, getting more doctors, and getting better drugs. Because when you look on it, that is a costly solution. And we don't got no money already. We don't in a poverty, the hard time. Now we move on to complacency. This that the people were satisfied or just not care about, they live paycheck to paycheck. Some of them even feel powerless to try change things, to right or wrong, to fix one mistake, to improve conditions. This that the kind of people when they got no ambition. And the sad thing about this is that they are same people who are jealous or bad mind people who got ambition. Some people that believe even use God to justify how they feel. They want to tell you, accept what exists because God has decided your fate. But that shouldn't be one excuse. I mean, it's okay if you believe that God decided your fate if we also accept that God wants us to be motivated to improve ourselves and be smart. In other words, I don't think God will encourage you to be satisfied with anything when you are fully capable of making it better. I want to pray that God calm the sea, but that no mean I know a road to shore. We are all in God's hands, but that no mean we not to help ourselves. Next, that is honesty. Now, this that the one where people think that the most important in a Belizean society. Dishonesty is when resources that are intended to be used for community services or facilities are diverted into the private pockets of someone in a position of power. Again, I know they tried this, nobody or throw no stone. I am just saying that this is a cause of poverty. You see, the amount stolen from the public that is received and enjoyed by the individual is far less than the decrease in wealth that was intended for the public. If you ever take economics, they will tell you something about a multiplier effect. This means that where the new wealth is invested, the positive effect on the economy is more than the amount created. If you thief some money where should have fixed one road, everything slow down. The road will get worse and you will take more money to fix it in the future. And then think about this. You see the same person where the court sentenced to 10 years for thief $10, that person that usually the victim of the thief in a government will take $10,000. But you see who got a jail. I know they try to justify with the first one though. I just to say, think about it. Last but certainly not least is dependency. This results from people who are always on the receiving end of charity. When people give something, you don't always deserve it, you know. So you don't have to go up and use the protest for your rights. Then you have to work for it just like everybody else. After Hurricane Richard, you need one new house for survival. But that don't mean that somebody have to give you food as well. We have to get out of this you owe me attitude. It is an attitude or a belief that one is so poor, so helpless that one cannot help oneself and must depend on assistance from outside. But that's no reality. Stop to depend on government to give you this or people to lend you that. You want to feel better if you get it yourself. Now if you change all of their thing, one give you one hard time. No pun intended. But if you know about it, the least we could do is try changing. And if you like this video and want to see one change, or even if you're just tired of hard time, feel free to rate it, comment and subscribe. Don't forget to like the weather on Facebook too.